Oh, no.
Hi, Justin.
Oh, hi, Justin.
Hi, Justin.
Justin. Hey, Justin. How's it going?
So, who would like to give a quick recap of last week and why should it be Clara?
Everything's dark.
You should have dark vision.
Oh, I just mean because she passed out for the last however long it's been.
Oh, yeah. I was going to say, not only do you have dark vision, but also the light cantrip is on Tavro.
Why is it on me? I didn't cast light.
Oh, maybe it's on Fox. It's on one of you guys. But yeah, who wants to give a quick recap of last session?
No.
Well, they went around. They met this boy named Ogier. He's been following them for a minute. He's been like listening to their tales of valor and heroism, and he followed the group into wherever this place is. It's not a labyrinth, but a
Crypt.
this crypt. Thank you. He followed them in, and at first they were hesitant because they're like, "Yo, who is this guy?" But he's like, "I'll help you guys," because like, I gotta help you. You guys are doing the thing, and we gotta do the thing together, you know. And the group is like, "Okay, that's fine," but and then they turned around like, "Are we gonna kill this guy? We're gonna sacrifice him?" And the other guy, "Maybe." And then the little goblin's like, "I think we should sacrifice him." And he's like, "Yeah, maybe we should sacrifice him." And he was like, OJ was like, you guys can sacrifice me. I'm okay with that." And I'm like, they turned around, and was like, it's fine, no worries. We was just sacrifice the baby goblin. And the baby goblin was like, "Oh, what the hell, guys?" And then what's his name? Fox was like, "Don't worry," as he pats his shoulder and he's like, and gives him heroism. "You're gonna be brave." And he's like, "Yeah, kill me, guys. It's gonna be fine. I'm gonna turn into like a cool ghost now." And then he drafted Fox drafted a contract with the kid, and he's like, "Hey, if you let us murder you in ritual sacrifice, you become a cool ghost with ghost powers. You can walk through walls, disappear, and fly, and much more than you needed than the other guy." And then the little Robin knew what to do. He just put his hands up like, "Kill me," and then they killed him, and then he became a slave to Fox, a ghost slave to Fox, and then they started going down the crypt. The doors opened up, went down to the next level. We went down to the next level, and Todd was like, "Hold up, guys, that oil looks suspicious, and it's Phyresis or something that looks like Phyresis." And it's like, "Let's not step in it." So everyone had to like, wait, someone stepped in it?
Yeah, everyone jumped across so they wouldn't have to touch it, but Clara just bent down and took a sip.
Yeah. Like, I'm a little thirsty.
Clara grew up in the Is It Labs. She sees oil and she sees a snack.
So yeah, Clara takes a sip, and everyone else just kind of like acrobatics themselves over it. Taro punching his fist into wall to acrobatics over it. Everyone else doing other stuff.
There was not one person in our entire party who made it across that jump unassisted.
Fair enough.
That's
yes.
not true. Tavro jumped across.
You did technically have guidance on you still, even if you did.
I don't think I did. I think I just jumped.
And then they pulled up to the place. The place was a big place, and the place was big, and the thing had a thing. And then the DM was like, "Yo, guys, this place is a thing, and it's doing a crazy thing, right? It looks crazy out here." And then he's like, "It's a good place to stop," and then that's where it stopped.
Just a quick piece to add on there. The last thing was there was a room that Escher discovered some magic, kind of like going through and pulsing, as well as Ogier and Fox opened up the hallway to the next area after hearing something on the other side. and found what looks to be like one of those clockwork hounds, but kind of fucked up.
Fucked up how?
Yeah, you weren't here last time to see it. It looks like there has been a like calcified exoskeleton over the clockwork hound. All of its joints and things have been reshapen. There is like an organic element to this exoskeleton that is growing around it off of its back. And yeah,
Is this in
Oh,
line
that's
with
the
what we
thing.
believe to be Phyreses?
is this what?
What we believe to be Phyreses.
I don't know. What do you believe to be Phyreses?
Well, we saw the thing at Mr. Taz. Haven't we encountered some things?
It was on me.
Like Gideon.
We have in fact encountered some things, yes.
Like Phyresis things?
I don't
Like the
know
big
if
monsters thing.
Yeah, I don't know how much of it has been confirmed to be Phyresis versus you guys just saying it is.
That's
Fine.
fair.
We are assuming it is because we identified that the liquid around here is similar to what we have been told is like Phyresis, and then this thing shows up, and it looks fucked up.
How it's Phyresis by the way it is.
Yeah.
Exactly.
To be fair, the like way that the joints and things on the Clockwork Hound have been like misshapen and like rearranged, it does look far more anatomically similar to the large black thing that Taz summoned in your fight against him.
Oh,
That's not good.
you mean that thing that killed Kai?
You mean that thing that we as people know?
This
what it
thing.
is?
Eee, I don't like that. It's so scary.
It doesn't seem to be like that level of anything, but it definitely seems to. Let's say it's taking some hints from its biology.
Are like
Mm.
people pet the little pretty puppy dog?
You got this right, Mojir.
Fireball. Fireball.
So,
I push him.
with like you opening the door and the thing kind of like turning around on a dime, like it's strange. It like whips its head around 180 degrees like an owl to where the door opened, and then its entire body kind of like shifts. So it didn't like turn around, its body just kind of morphed so that the head was back facing you guys. And
That's feeling good.
now it is time to find out what order we resolve things in. Please roll initiative.
Oh no.
Initiative. Oh.
Is that a 3? Really?
Or my Foundry won't even let me move my character sheet. So give me a second. God, this laptop sucks.
Oh, Connor's here. Or Fox is here. Hello.
Yes, I'm not last.
All right. Aldrich, as is pretty often the case, you are the first to react as this door opens. You see the strange clockwork hound kind of facing towards you and letting out that chittering. What would you like to do?
Wait.
Putting out a what?
Like chittering.
Oh, okay.
I honestly don't see it.
Okay, you just hear it because of where you are.
Okay, heard. Heard. Oh, that doesn't sound good.
Fireball.
Oh. That's my turn.
Okay.
Based.
Ogier, you are by far the closest to this thing. What would you like to do?
All right. Open the door. I'll take a step forward.
Oh no.
Okay, I don't see any others. It looks to just be this one. So I am going to extend a hand to it.
You're touching
Are you
it?
sure you want to touch that?
You touch it with shocking grasp.
I do have to touch it with shocking grasp. Well, it's not like I have a weapon. In fact, I actually have nothing.
Ah.
You're naked?
Oh my.
Yeah, it dawns on you for the first
Absolutely.
time that this guy who has joined you is just completely in the nude.
He took the whatever it is, the debuff in Zomboid.
Oh, deprived?
Yeah.
Yep.
He's just picking up as he goes.
Yeah. You all can see there is like kind of like a blue like shimmer like around my body. But other than that, it's like kind of just robes and like the hat, like elf
Shimmer?
hat that you see.
Shimmer?
All right.
Bart's like,
You know,
Uh,
I'm
Ogier,
going for this.
I am going to need a spell attack roll with advantage.
Okay, I'll do that as soon as my foundry lets me.
Fair.
Double
3 or 3. Unfortunately, that is a no or a no. As you reach out and like put your hand out to this thing crackling with electricity, and you see as it like starts to arc over to this, but right before you touch it, it like snaps at you and pulls away just before you can send the electricity through it.
Damn, I figured 3 wouldn't hit, but I really thought 3 would.
Anything else you'd like to do?
After like it backs away, Ogier kind of just like grits his teeth and he's like, "Come on, you can do this. Come on, don't disappoint."
You're disappointing.
Ah!
Pat couldn't make a bard, so he made a character that just has performance anxiety.
Oh.
He's also
He's just like me from-
completely soft right now. Just so we're clear.
just like me for him.
What's the icon for flaccid? So anything else you'd like to do?
I'm gonna guess that's a no.
Yeah, I was going to ask if I disconnected there. All
No,
right.
I-
That means
Oh,
Tavro.
Wow.
Sorry, the mic muted. I am not a man of many bonus actions, is what I said.
Gotcha.
Aha, yeah, we did not hear that. Okay, I move. Oh, more gunk. Gulliver. Alright, I move in. I'm
Gulliver,
going
get
to
out of the
smack it.
Okay.
Yeah, let's reckless attack. Why not? Does a 20 hit?
A 20 will hit.
Okay, let's
try to
see.
see this thing's shtick. Just death.
Okay.
I was spooked.
Well, once again, the D6 on this isn't actually here. I wanted to check one more time to see if there's a that's the best roll too. So it's actually just 10 damage.
And
Slashing.
magical slashing?
Yes.
All right.
And I would like to try and hammering horns him, if you would please. That's a DC 17 strength saving throw.
Strength save.
No touchy.
No touchy touchy.
You want to pet him?
All right. Yeah, it gets shoved back. Which direction are you shoving it in?
Can I move it into the gunk like here?
I'd say like yeah, because you're at that angle. You can either like push it here or here, so you can shove it into the oil if you like.
Yeah, let's fuck it. Well, will that make it? Let's see. We'll see. Yeah, I'll put it in the gunk.
Harder to fight, honestly.
It grows 10 times.
Well, you know what? I'm curious by nature.
All right.
I guess if we're gonna experiment.
All right,
might as
cool.
well just
And
let them fall
while
down.
that happens, also that didn't work. It also takes a d6 of necrotic damage, which is
Ooh.
4. I doubt it takes full that, but doesn't seem to take any.
Normally like you kind of feel when the horns like they don't just do necrotic damage, they absorb a chunk of the
Yeah.
life force, and it doesn't feel like you have any of that like normal reciprocal energy coming back.
Yeah, I figured, but it was worth a shot. And then I'll hold on. That's not what I wanted. I move up, and then I smack it.
A 19 will still hit.
Excellent. Once again, I'll get rid of the d6 right after this. So that is actually 16 magical slashing.
All right.
And then I will push here, close the door. Well, I guess everyone needs Ogier for light, huh? And I'll push back here.
Oh, Ogier is the one who has light on him.
Actually, hold on. 'Cause I realize people will need to get out here. I'll go there instead. And that's my turn.
All right. Escher is gonna say, anyone need healing? No? Cool. Gideon, what would you like to do?
Hold on. I need to get in the room, actually. Kambara.
Yes, he is there.
He is a
Big Skelly Boy is there. He is large enough that you can maneuver around him without extra movement, but the rest of them, it is an extra 5 feet of movement to go through their space.
Yeah, I just can't move my move my character around him.
Oh, gotcha. I think I can
Too big.
send back.
Ah, thank you.
Gulliver.
Wait. So Tomro didn't lock him behind the door?
No.
Okay. So I take it we're still attacking him then.
You can do whatever you want.
And then I'm gonna target it here. And I'm gonna give it the old razzle dazzle.
Ah.
Why didn't I roll? There we go.
Ooh, very nice.
See, you said don't touch it, so I'm not touching.
Few quick questions because I think this might be the first time this has come up. Which version of your arm is currently active?
Aww. I don't have it written down, and usually I do, But I'm going to say that I probably would have had the long shot one.
Okay. That is all I needed to know. Give me a damage roll. Very nice. Yeah, and you send out this like burst of ice that goes straight into it, and you see like some of the oil crystallizes around it. Uh, it definitely like you crack off a little chip from the exoskeleton. That one definitely seemed to be pretty effective.
Does she get sneak attack? Is there anyone next to it?
No.
Okay.
So there's no one within 5 feet of it, and she didn't have advantage, so no.
Yeah, I just couldn't see if Ogier was still next to it or not.
Hold on.
It's not a ranged or finesse weapon.
So that is why I had to ask what type of arm she has.
Oh, I see.
Actually, no, she has the gloves of the spell sneak. That's what that one. She can crit on attack rolls from spells. Or, not crit.
I
sneak
can
attack.
use my I can use my sneak attack feature on spells, and even if I don't meet the normal requirements, but I can only do that once per short rest.
I gotcha.
So you can do it if you want, because if it says once per short rest without requirements, then
I think it's worth it for small doggy boy.
Doggy doggy.
Did the dog make the dex saving throw as well?
I thought you said the death saving.
I heard death saving too. I was like, what?
you're right. It does have to make a dex saving throw. I
Yeah,
thought that
that
was only
36
for
is
the ones
automatic.
within like in the little
for the-
template
It
range.
as well.
For the ice exploding.
There you are. I think.
What, Gideon? What is your spell save DC?
Which one is that?
If you go to the spell book on your character sheet, it should say in like the bottom left corner what the DC is.
Oh, 12.
Okay, so it
Ooh.
does make the save,
Sad.
and it is no damage on save. So you just get the damage from the initial knife hitting it, not from the explosion afterwards.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Anything else you'd like to do?
No.
Katie, what's your what is your spellcasting ability?
Wisdom.
What do you mean?
Is your wisdom modifier 0?
No, it's a +2.
Okay, so it's a 14 DC, not 12.
My DC at the bottom says 12.
8 plus proficiency, which is 4. Yeah.
Yeah, so that actually should work.
Okay.
Yeah, my spellcasting is wisdom.
Give
Is
me.
it set to wisdom?
Yeah,
know
I'll fix that on your sheet.
Okay.
Yeah, because 12 would be if you have no modifier.
Yeah.
Yeah, I will figure that out. But for now, give me the 2d6 of damage, please. Nice.
It might be just a thing of not having wisdom checked because on the bottom right.
2d6?
You know, the spellcasting ability on your thing is set to wisdom.
Yeah. Zach, Katie already rolled 2d6 in the first one.
Yeah, that's part of the original.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah. it's one more than that too, so that's nice.
So it does get the extra 7 health that I just took off of it back.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. We will figure that out, but for now, yeah, you have +2. What any spell attack rolls or save DCs for you, we just need to remember to add 2 for the time being.
Heard.
All right. Anything else you're doing on your turn?
No.
In that case, this thing goes.
I think Gideon is still in Ogier's space.
Oh yeah, you do need to move at least 5 feet so that.
I don't think I have any more movement left.
Then
you
you
can't
need
step in
to
there.
bonus action dash
I guess
to
I
get
can
out of
say-
his
Yeah,
space.
you can do that. Yeah.
Bonus action dash, and then I'll just
Just-
go.
Yeah, you can't actually end on another person's space.
Stand on the shoulders. They'll be fine.
There we go.
There you are.
Gideon is not quite
I just
small
shimmy
enough
my
for
way
that.
To the front of the room, like, oh, excuse me, and then I just throw the knife thing at him, and then I'm like, sprints away.
I appreciate how comfortable you feel with me, but I do still need some space.
All right.
Who is this guy?
No,
This
I
Fucking what? My inventory is
Yeah, I get-
literally
I was
empty.
gonna say, get to this
so you see as the hound, like the crystallized ice around it, you see as it kind of like cracks and then splinters as the oil like surges up and covers this thing, and then after a few seconds retreats, and you see that like the chips from the scythe and from the ice knife have almost completely been repaired.
Oh no.
That's not good.
And then it is going to come here. Actually, it's going to stay back for a second because it wants to try something. Ogier, you are not the only one within range. Gideon is, and Gideon did the most damage.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Oh.
And that will
Bye.
be a crit.
Crunchy, crunchy, crunchy.
And it is crunchy, yes.
It's a constant current.
Well, that's good.
It did roll minimum damage at least.
That is best case scenario.
But Gideon, I am going to need a strength saving throw with disadvantage.
Saving throw. That's good.
You have a -2 to strength?
Yeah, I guess. I don't know.
Do you have a
That's
6?
the disadvantage. 7. Yeah, I have a
Yeah,
7.
that's -2.
Oh my god.
How'd you get a 7?
How are you a member of the Boros?
I'm a detective.
Oh, that's right.
Okay. You went through training camp.
Well, because of the -2, you fail the DC 16 strength saving throw. As the tongue lashes around you, pulls you 5 feet forward, and you immediately fall into the oil.
Oh my goodness, no.
Gideon fucked
on.
around and found out real quick.
Oh, let me see. Reaction. Do I have any reactions?
Yeah.
I technically have a reaction, but it is supposed to be before any effects occur.
Oh.
And if it was just knocking them prone, I wouldn't have done it.
Yeah, you
it
didn't
would have
know.
only been as a reaction if I knew they were going in already, so it doesn't feel good to use that.
Fair enough. Yeah, Gideon, if you have any sort of reactions that you want to use, let me know. But otherwise, it does the vine whip thing of snag pull.
I mean, I didn't prep a reaction, so.
You don't prepare
You don't
reactions.
prep reactions.
If I could see you.
Wait, 1 second. Continue, my bad.
Sadly, you are in the dark to me.
Can't Gideon use Uncanny Dodge to have the damage at least from the attack?
He can if he wants. It was only 13 damage.
But like, what else are you going to use the reaction for?
Fair enough.
I'm just saying that is an option.
Uncanny dodge later.
Or if it
I guess if there's another attack, yeah, that's fair. Gideon is prone in the soup.
All right. You get pulled in, and then this thing begins to pounce on you.
No.
Yeah.
Honor, what are you saying about strength saving throw?
Oh, uncanny dodge.
Oh. It's only dex saving throw.
You're thinking of evasion, Connor. Uncanny Dodge is different. It's just use your reaction to have the attack's damage against you.
Well, there's nothing I can do about a 26.
No. In the soup. In the soup.
That'll be 7 more damage as it wraps its jaw around you, and specifically, like, you feel it digging into that same area right where your arm was just previously healed. Like, it seems to be focusing right on that point where, like, you still have kind of the raw exposed flesh from the surgery earlier.
No.
Yikes.
I'm gonna get my arm ripped off for real this time.
And then it's going to make one more attack.
Oh my god.
It's only 3.
Katie, what did you do to Zach?
Oh, cool mechanical arm.
That'll be an additional 9 damage as it digs further into that raw spot on your arm.
Katie, I'm going to tell you, almost nothing has 4 attacks. You should Uncanny Dodge that last one.
It will be Fox's turn after that.
Yeah.
Blap.
Nice.
He blaps it.
And the oil
Uh,
erupts, engulfing Gideon.
Yes. I'm going to make a quick, are you sure you want to do that? If this is the same oil you have previously seen, it is flammable.
He already rolled damage, my guy.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm in danger.
It's nice knowing you guys. I'm just about to be burnt alive.
We're just like picking off characters one by one.
So that is going to
Everyone
be
re-rolls.
14 damage to this thing. And you see as the like top layer of this oil spreading across it rapidly, there is now just a slick of fire across like this whole section.
Can anybody pull me out of the soup?
No, you're on fire. I'm not touching that.
So let me just do a quick
I mean, it needs to get back to my turn for that.
that should be fiery-ish. But yeah, the entire thing kind of has this covering coat of flames that is like it's filling the room rapidly. You feel everything becoming extremely hot.
Yeah, you do not want to put water on yourself right now.
All right. Anything else, Fox?
Nope.
Clara, what would you like to do?
5, 10. It's really fucking hot in here. It's getting hot in here. Okay, so I'm trying to get my bearings of what exactly is on fire. All this
All of the
black
oil.
looking
Oh,
stuff.
yeah, everywhere that black is with the bubbles, that is currently on fire.
Okay, and so Gideon is being engulfed in food.
Gideon is in the fire soup.
Okay. So that's probably not going to be good for her in the long run. Him, sorry.
But is this good for the company?
One LMX.
I don't believe in pronouns anymore. I'm banning them from all speech. Sorry.
Where did that come from?
Because Gideon's a he and Katie's a she, so I just always
Okay.
Lizzie is extremely transphobic. That's what she's getting at.
True. And I saw something, they're like, we're banning pronouns in emails. And I'm like, do you even know English, you idiot?
No,
Hey,
they don't.
Okay.
They banned the word gender from medical journals. Just the word gender, not transgender. I mean, they did also ban that one, but literally just like a normal word. I don't think anyone's trying to say, like, honestly, that might be the most accidentally liberal thing because gender is just a social construct.
Well, they're probably all using sex now.
Yeah, I know, but
Okay, so she sees her good pal, Mr. Gideon, on fire and is like, I can help. And she's gonna attempt to control flames.
Good call, good call.
Why? So I can instantaneously extinguish flames within the cube, a 5-foot cube that Gideon is in.
you can.
Yay.
I would like to extinguish them.
Okay, so
I think I know what's gonna happen.
for the moment, that, like, yeah, right now, Gideon is like that one section where Gideon is just hot oil and not flames. If you want it to stay that way, you will have to act quickly. Because that is not a permanent, this area cannot be on fire, and it is still a flammable liquid.
She's not on fire right now, okay?
No, he isn't.
Shut up! Well, you see, there's not a whole lot more I can do.
You tried your best.
You know, I'm doing something.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's she's just gonna be like, oops. Not gonna close the door, but she's gonna be like, I did it, and then back up and go back in the corner and not know what happens afterwards.
Are you not going to try and, like, pull him out or anything?
How can I? There's people.
Getting so sticky.
Yeah, that was also her action. She doesn't really have an action.
Okay,
to do it.
yeah, that's fair.
Fair.
Like, there's not really much I can.
Okay, fair enough. Chambara is ready to go and kind of looks over to Fox and goes, anything, or should I just kill it?
Nah, you good.
Okay, in that case,
I'm not gonna warn your boy about the oil.
oh, he can see. Like, he's right
Does
here.
he know that oil's bad? Like, not to touch it?
Simple man.
He's been here for all of your conversations.
Okay, cool.
It's less about that, mostly just if you wanted him to do anything other than attack, this is your chance. But it sounds like attacking is what you would like. So he, like, kind of just steps over some of you guys and then squeezes his way through, and you see, like, the body kind of swarm, the bones disconnect and, like, almost glide through the like tighter hallway for a second. And like as he reforms, he kind of grunts. It didn't seem like that was particularly comfortable, but he understands the need for quick action. And he is going to That's not.
suck.
Wait, no, that's not supposed to be a +2. Give me a second. It still might not hit, but that is supposed to be a plus. That's a +8 to hit, and he rolled an 8, so that will actually hit. And I will figure out why things are rolling without adding bonuses soon. But he is going to send out a swarm of like bones that originate from within his armor, and it's almost like a whirlwind of bone shards that just start cutting into the Clockwork Hound.
Shambar's like these chumps.
Yeah.
And that will bring us to Aldrich.
Can
What
I
would you
ask him
like
to
to?
move one so I can actually pull out Gideon? If he has the movement.
Let's see,
Oh,
swarm.
yeah.
Thank you.
Can I look around the floor? Like, is there? Hold on, let me check my pack real quick. What's in my Dungeoneer's pack? I have to look it up. Is there? Okay, I'm not gonna look up the Dungeoneer's pack right now. Is there like a rock on the floor I could pick up? Do I see a rock or anything?
Just like a loose rock on the floor.
Yeah, like a rock, a pebble, something I could throw.
Yeah, it seems like this is like primarily like cobblestone tiles and stuff, so you're able to get like little pebbles and stuff from the less.
Gideon's on fire, pull him out.
Yeah, you can get some pebbles.
Rock.
I pick up a pebble. I do a what's it called improvised weapon attack against Gideon. I throw the rock at Gideon for 1d4 damage.
Thanks, Aldrich.
All right, let's see if you hit. Give me that improvised ranged weapon attack so that you can gathered swarm Gideon back onto the.
I'm only level 3 with my ability, but like our characters.
It's like plus nothing, right? Or
Unless you are trained in it, it will just be a flat dex roll.
oh, Dex. I just rolled a d20. My bad.
I don't think your flat dex is going to get you high enough for Gideon's AC.
Gideon, just get hit.
I mean,
I do it again. I have extra attack.
you threw it, Gideon. It's up to you. If you're like, you see as Aldrich comes out, looks at you in the burning oil, and then starts throwing pebbles at you like you are like he is a Republican and you are a homeless person. And what
Is now really the time to be throwing things at me?
you can try and make him hit you if you want, but he kind of just seems like an asshole.
I guess Gideon doesn't want to, so I extra attack, I guess, on Gideon. Like, Gideon, just let me hit you real quick. I'll get you out of the oil. Don't worry about it.
If you want to punch me in the face after you get me out of this oil, then fine. Just get me out of here.
All right, so if you're gonna let it hit you, then there you go. That one will hit.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Okay, and let me just see where you are. Okay, I was just looking. I am going to gather. Oh, let me just roll my 1d4 damage. You get 1 damage, Gideon. And I gather swarm and I move you If will you let me move you, Gideon? Don't
Yeah.
resist them. Okay.
Yes, I will let you move me.
What's that like
Uh,
meme with the fucking robot where it's like you're being rescued, please do not resist?
From
oh,
Oh,
Big Hero 6.
yeah.
Uh, I guess which way do you want to go? Because you go 15 feet to the left or 15 feet to the right onto solid ground.
It will
Any
also be
preferences,
5
Gideon?
feet up.
It could be 5 feet.
No, I'm telling you, if you want Gideon on solid ground, it has to include 5 feet up.
Okay, that works. Like, okay, so that limits Gideon to like 10 horizontal then. So, yeah, right there. Like, Gideon, you're moved to this square. If you want to move yourself right there.
Thank you.
And I hate this room. I'm stepping back again when that's my turn.
All right. Gideon,
Actually, let me just move back so people don't can go around me.
Fox has burned off most of the oil that was on you, but you still have some because it was extinguished and you had a few seconds in the oil. It didn't reignite. You were pulled out before that,
Okay.
but there was some oil that kind of like got back onto you after the ignition went out. You are not dripping in nearly as much as you would have been a moment ago, but you do have some on you.
Okay.
Set Gideon on fire again.
Let's not do that. Thanks. Being on fire once was enough for me.
That's quitter talk.
Exactly.
So be it.
Anything else?
I thank Aldrich before he runs out of the room.
No problem.
All right. Ogier, what would you like to do?
Well, no shame in setting something on fire twice. Does a 25 hit?
No.
Is that at Gideon or the hound?
Gideon, they must burn.
Oh, okay. It does say hound. Cool. Yeah, that will definitely hit. And it was already on fire from the burning oil. So give me that damage.
It's 14.
I'm going to say, because it is already doused in burning oil, fire damage is going to be doubled right now.
Oh shit. Ayo.
As you are just filling this pit of oil with more and more flames as this thing is like being engulfed in them.
And I'm just gonna take. I do not step through the oil, but I am just taking a few steps off to the side so people can get through.
Okay. Tavro, what would you like to do?
Yes, quick question. If I'm large, can I walk along like over here
Yes,
without falling in?
you can walk around it without falling in.
Okay. Let's see then. Let me just 5, 10, 20, 30. I'm going to move here. Actually, no, I can move 35. Yeah, I move there. And then screw it. I will bonus action rage. I'm gonna need you to make me big. But I will choose fire as my elemental cleaver. And then I believe, yeah, if I'm like that, that is 15 feet away from it. So I will recklessly attack it.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that hit.
It will. A 28 will hit. Hate to
Why does it
spoil
say
that
the
for you
damage for that
guys.
is 0 plus 5? Hold on, is it serious? Yes, it is. Hold on, what the fuck?
Definitely something wrong there.
Okay, wait, no, I have a damage formula. Why is it? Okay.
For now, let's just roll it.
Yeah, okay, hold on. Slash R 1d10 plus 2d6 plus 7. No, plus. No, plus 7. No, plus 9. Yeah.
And
So that
is
is
all of this fire or is it split?
all of it. All of it is fire.
In that case, because this thing is in the burning oil, how do you want to do this?
I slice it in half.
All right. You slice this thing in half and just kind of like cleave through its like strange, oily, metallic exoskeleton with your burning blade through the burning oil. And it kind of like separates into these two halves. And then you see that like biologic core at the top of the exoskeleton that you hit, that you cleave in half, kind of like
Yeah.
swells for a second and then explodes. But no one is within range of it. So you just see this massive detonation in the pit of oil before the exoskeleton sinks below the surface.
Gotcha. Cool.
All right.
Neat.
Anything else you'd like to do?
Well, I am enraged, and the fight just ended. Well, as far as as far as I'm aware. Hold on. Here, I was here. Hold on, I need to. I think when I rage, I move half. I can move half my movement. So if I move here, it'd be 5, 15, 20. 25, 30, 35, 40. As Tavro, not wanting to waste the rest of his rage, just goes kill and just keeps running onwards. I can't really reach the door though. I think.
My head has always worked for our party every single time.
Usually, yeah.
That's it, I guess.
Okay. We're going to hop to Escher. And Escher is in NPC heal bot mode. He's going to look at this scenario, look at Gideon, and go, we should probably do something about that.
Fair.
And I'm just going to take a quick look at what he's got.
Oh. What are you doing, buddy? Hi.
Yeah, he's got a bunch of strips of leather. I'm going to say he's going to use them to start cleaning the oil off of Gideon. I feel like that's an Escher thing to do.
Probably, yeah.
Gideon, at the start of your turn, I'm going to need you to give me a Constitution saving throw.
Uh-oh.
priest.
Not again, please.
Second time's the charm.
Okay. A 14 beats the DC for the current DC. Yeah. Nothing happens on that. Anything you would like to do?
I would like to move to follow Talbro. So 15. And there's 25. And then one more is 30.
Okay, you're just walking over, not doing anything else? You are still, like, Escher started cleaning you off. You do still have a bunch of this oil on you, and it is very hot still. It's not burning, but, like, you do have hot oil on your body.
I mean, can I help Escher clean it off of me?
Yes, you can take an action to start cleaning yourself off.
Okay.
Are you just like, just let me know what you're doing?
That's what I'm doing. It's just getting the oil.
I mean, like, how are you clearing yourself off? Are you using magic? Are you just using your hands to, like, sweep it off?
I guess I'll, like, just get as much of it off me with my hands, and then I don't think I have, like, another, like, anything else I can use to, like, sop it up. So yeah, just using my hands, I guess.
Okay. Give me a quick sleight of hand check to see how effective you are.
I am good at those. Yeah, I am good at those.
Yeah, you make some pretty good progress. There's still some oil on you, but between you and Escher, most of it is off at this point.
Let's go.
This thing
I will live with that.
can be removed. Fox, anything you'd like to do?
Not really.
Cool. Clara?
I'll come in the room and see my friends. Game paused.
Oh. Hit spacebar by accident. That's my bad.
10, 15, 20, 25. Tavro's running that way. I don't think there's, like, any immediate need to do anything else, so I'm gonna dash and be like, excuse me, pardon me, come through. So it's 5, 10, 15. I think I can get to here.
All right.
She's gonna be like, wait up, Mr. Tavro.
All right. Chumbar is going to look around, say, that thing looks dead. Aldrich, anything you'd like to do?
I guess everyone's leaving, so I guess I'll follow behind. Okay, where is everyone going? Let me zoom out. Taro, we're actually, Gideon still has some stuff on them, right? So I will,
oil off of it, but if you can get the rest of it off.
yeah, sure. I'm gonna take like, what do I have? I don't want to touch Gideon myself. Do I have something I can touch them with? Like, I take some of my, like, blank, like, mapping papers that like the blank ones. Try to like scrape off the oil of Gideon as much as possible.
All right. Give me a sleight of hand check to see if you can finish this off and get the rest of the oil off with your cartography paper.
Let's go.
No.
It's close. You've gotten almost all of it off now, but there is still some. Anything else you'd like to do?
I do not think so. No.
All right. What?
Nothing.
Okay. Ogier, anything for you?
Running up with Tavro.
Cool. Tavro.
Kill. Is that just a 2 space?
So you open up that door to find a kind of smaller room, and in it, like, you can feel the magic in this room. Like, normally you depend on Escher for these types of things to detect the magic. It is... You've encountered sorcerers in your time as an enforcer. Some of those sorcerers tie into chaotic sources for their powers. They are classified as wild magic sorcerers, and sometimes that magic goes a bit awry or backfires. This room feels like it's on the verge of a wild magic surge.
Ah. Not good.
Like, there is just pulsing energy emanating from this.
I see. That's not really a Tavro department. Huh. Are these doors that are like in the oil? Are they like actual doors or are they like gates or what?
They look to be very similar to the doors that you have opened, which are kind of like these like wooden doors that have been reinforced with metal bands. It's just that those seem to be on a lower level, which is now partially submerged in the oil.
Are they burning with the oil?
The wooden parts of them are, yes.
Well, back this way. I actually think I can't move any farther because there's 2 people in the way. And I just run backwards like charging towards OG and be like, it's gonna blow!
All right. Escher is still in Gideon cleanup duty, and at this point, it'll be 4 checks. That is guaranteed enough to get the rest of the oil off of Gideon. And with that, things are burning, but no more combat or saving throws are being made, so we can end initiative order and just know that you are dealing with this fire consuming the oil and starting to burn those doors. But like, we can go out of initiative order as you decide to do what you want to do next.
So this wild magic surge doesn't immediately go off?
Not immediately. It is building still.
To be clear, does it look like the oil is burning down?
Right now, it's still kind of just this top level. You don't know how long it would be, but I mean, Gideon was able to be almost completely submerged in the oil Like, it's at least a few feet deep.
Okay.
And even with flames, like, it would take time to go through all of that as fuel.
Okay, I was hoping I could just keep lobbing fire bolts at the oil. Tavro, you said there was a source of magic behind you.
Yes. It seemed I fought sorcerers before, and it seemed like some of their wild magic.
Yeah, and Ogier, as you approach, you are able to, you feel the magic just emanating out of this room. You have connected with the weave for your magic. You can tell, like, this is magic that there was clearly something going on in here, and whatever it was required a lot of arcana. And it seems like it has either like spiraled out of control or is building towards something, but it was a lot of magic that no longer has a specific direction that it's going towards.
All right. This is gonna sound weird. Is there any way I can try to like harness some of that power into like a single direction? Like, can I like pulling from the weave that is like kind of going crazy in this room? Am I able to harness it to try to like do something?
What is it that you are trying to do with it?
I would like to shocking grasp the wall to try to bring it down.
Or we have to feed you magical items.
Give me an arcana check as you do that to see how well you can direct things.
13?
You add a little bit of your own magic to it to help try and direct it. And you can feel that there is like a little bit of you putting your will into this to try and gain a bit of control. But it is at this moment still far too much magic all going awry. And you putting yours in kind of gets lost after a few seconds.
Should we stop him? I mean, this doesn't seem like a very good thing, and we don't know this guy. He could be dangerous.
Well, what is he even doing? I don't... Oh, Gideon, are you all right now? I can move forward.
I mean, you can move forward, but if Kavra is running the other direction, I don't think you want to go that way.
Ogier, Ogier, that's his name, right? Ogier.
I
Oh,
think
okay,
so.
cool. Friend, what are you doing up there?
Pat had to step away for a second.
Oh, okay.
He's just so in tune with the magic, he's not hearing us. Mr. Tavro, I think you should pull him out.
No.
If he wants to die in the magic explosion, he can die in the magic explosion.
Tavro, what's going on in that room? Oops, sorry. Tavro?
Sorry, I was getting something. I could hear though.
No worries. No worries.
I have no idea, but I fought wild magic sorcerers, and I felt the surge of energy before they erupt, and it feels like that. Also,
Oh,
Tavro is going to end his rage.
Also, Aldrich, as you now start like looking at this as well, it's strange. Like, this is definitely chaotic magic, but it has that same kind of touch of psionics running through it that you have felt previously. Like, there is some sort of consciousness lost in this magic as well.
Oh, that is very, very interesting.
Can I use Mage Hand and shut the door on him?
You could.
You can.
You're not. I mean, if you're within what? Actually, I don't know the range.
All right, now that Aldrich is interested in what it has to say, I would like to use Dispel Magic to dash his hopes and dreams.
Would you like to cast Dispel Magic?
No, I'll let Justin
you
do
can do that.
things.
No, I'm along for the ride. Do your thing.
OG, I put you in the closet because we all know you're closeted.
Too bad, I muted myself. Now you have to do it.
Zach.
Yes.
Oh, never mind. I was gonna say to confirm, since I did 25 damage, so it was actually 40, right?
Yes.
Cool. Since I was raging, I now have 40 temp HP. That is good.
Yeah, that is actually really nice.
Aldrich wanted to go assist you.
Oh dear. What?
Do I recognize the energy in this room as, like, something similar to how I usually feel?
Oh no.
Huh? Wait, what does that mean? Huh? Patrick?
I have a feeling we're about to know a lot more about Ogier.
Similar,
already
but in
figured it
a
out.
different way. You have felt your own magic surge before, but so, like, it is that same build of chaotic energy, but this feels a little more like something that was there has lost direction. Like, with you, it is magic builds up, and sometimes there is a surge of additional magic as you pull from the weave. But with this, it is like there was a shit ton of magic going towards something very specific, and that very specific thing is gone. So now it's just magic without its direction.
I'm sweating.
And I had stepped up to Ogier and wanted to like ask him like, what's happening? What are you doing, Ogier?
Yeah, you look pretty warm.
It feels to me like there is something going on in this room, some kind of magic. I think there might be something on the other side, and if we can break through this wall, we might be able to figure out what's on the other side without going through this oil.
Ooh, ooh,
Seemed like you were trying to harness something before.
I can help. And she just puts a grenade up in his hand, up in her hands, goes, we can use this.
That might
The
actually
small
work.
goblin
Laura.
goes up to you and hands you a loosely tied together pouch that feels like it is full of sand.
This might actually work.
And then we need to run really far away.
No, it's okay. We can do this. I place it on the ground and I just start ushering people to the left.
Okay.
Come away, come away, come away, come away.
Okay, so what are you all doing? The magic is beginning to surge to overwhelming levels.
Hold on.
I cast something.
Ogier, I don't think this is a good idea, Ogier.
You should have said that a little bit ago.
Okay, we're all at least 20 feet away. We should be fine.
When you saw me place the pouch on the ground and then usher people away from it, what did you think I was doing?
I don't know. I don't know you.
This is happening now.
Oh no. Okay.
Explode! Explode!
You understand, Ogier does not quite understand everybody's fear of Clara's explosives.
Like, yeah, Ogier looks all confused as everyone's like turning pale and like eyes wide, and Clara's just like, yay!
Okay.
I was just like, oh,
Bring down a wall.
You take the
Oh.
pouch of black powder. You put it down next to the wall in this room with the surging magic. The room outside of you is roaring with flames as the oil is consumed by them and just growing more and more like unbearably hot as the flames lick up. You send a firebolt out into this room. There's like a half second, and then there is just an overwhelming loud explosion as the walls shatter and break apart, and you have now created a new passageway, which I need to add to the map. So ignore the like nondescript grid that is now part of your map, but you have opened up a new surprise passageway.
That was my last grenade. Yay! Yeah.
why am I stuck big?
Clara, that was immensely helpful. Thank you.
I know. See, the rest of them think my grenades are bad news, but look.
Oh,
She's nearly killed herself with it on multiple occasions.
So you can now see on the other side of that I think you can see now, like a new hallway has been opened up.
Everything.
You can see everything?
I can.
I can't.
You might not be close enough.
Even in that room, I can't see everything.
You should be able to see a little bit of nondescript grid in between this room and the hallway back there.
yeah. Yeah, that's what I
Yeah.
see.
Oh, I see a lot, Zach. Keith
Well-
doesn't.
I don't, but I'm also farther away.
Good for you. Clara got admin privileges, I guess.
Zach, is the wild magic still surging?
So, that is the other thing. Ogier, you're the one who kicked it off. Can you roll me a D100?
Clara definitely ran in after the explosion, so if something bad happened.
This is before anybody's running in.
Yeah, go back to where you were.
Okay, I was gonna say she would definitely run in after it exploded. So
So that is a 20.
Okay, give me a quick second to check that.
Actually, no, that's a 30 technically. No, it is 20. 20 0. Sorry.
It says 20.
No, yeah, it said 20. I always did the D100 differently.
it's wrong.
One second.
Oh no. That hopefully is not what happens to me.
Yeah, so as you do that, in that new hallway that you have opened up, you also see as more of that black oil surges out of the walls as they get destroyed and begins flooding into this room on this level.
No.
So Clara's gonna like run up and then be like, oh no, there's more, and then turn around and run back.
You could have closed the door.
There is no
That door's
door.
blown the fuck up.
So I'm going to do my great drawing skills,
Oh god.
but the oil is slowly beginning to seep into here from that room. It seems like with the explosion of the room, it created its own new batch of oil from the walls that is now like seeping out. It is fairly viscous, so it's not like a tidal wave or anything. It's just slowly creeping towards you as there is now more oil on this level.
Zach, can you make me medium when you get the chance? My macros doesn't work.
Gotcha. Yes, let me do that for you.
Thank you.
What would you
while it's
all like to
slowly
do?
Oh no!
Oh,
No!
you get
No!
smaller on the ledge.
Yeah, no. While it's slowly crawling towards us, Tower's gonna do something that he wanted to do and cast detect poison and disease. I don't actually want to place the template because it moves with me. Yeah, there you are. Does the oil here and the oil there? Oh, let me close that. Well, actually, I guess I didn't. Do they contain disease and or poison?
I would say that would probably register as disease, yes.
Gotcha. Do I sense? You said this is only a few feet deep over here. Do I sense like a presence of disease down in the oil?
No more than is present throughout the rest of it.
Gotcha. Okay. Cool.
Zach, can I get clarification on my blood magic really quick?
Yes.
No.
So as an artificer, I have all the artificer spells, and then I prepare certain ones.
Correct.
Can I use my blood magic to cast spells that are not currently prepared?
So they still need to be prepared, but you can use the blood magic to cast artificer spells with hit points instead of the spell slot.
Okay.
Also,
You do still
sorry.
have to have that magic prepared.
Is the surge completely gone? Is what we're saying, and then the oils are only issue right now?
That surge seems to have dissipated when the bomb went off. Like whatever it was has gone. That concentration of magic has been broken.
Okay. Guys, let's just leave this room.
Yeah,
Let's get out of here.
I really thought there would be more hallway through there.
So you do see it goes into like another hallway further on. It's just there's now lots of oil.
Okay, guys, come here. I have to ask a question. I think I have something that'll help, but I'm going to ask everyone first because I don't want to put you in danger.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so, you know, this fancy schmancy thing, and she holds up her Mizium apparatus strapped to her arm,
Yeah.
allows me to harness some more magics. But there's a chance that the magic I want to use doesn't happen. But if I can use it, I could successfully make us walk over all this oil and not be affected by it.
The oil that's on fire.
Well, the other way, the not fire part.
I suppose that's fair. Would it be cast upon all of us, or just one?
I can get everybody.
Oh. Well, that would be nice.
But like tends to happen, there's a slight chance I blow everyone up instead.
Then just do it far away from us. Also,
Well, I have
keep
to be
people.
close enough to you to make the spell cast on you all.
What's the range on it?
30 feet.
I see. I think everyone still needs to keep processing in here.
And I think that it is. 1 second, just gotta check something.
Taro, which way do we enter from? I
Here.
seems it lost a little bit of time.
Up here.
Up top there. Okay, so we haven't gone to this left area yet, have we?
No, we have. You just
Yeah,
weren't
there's
there.
Yeah.
There's something in there.
over there.
What are you
Okay,
saying? There's nothing over there?
it is. So while you're kind of having this discussion, Escher, because he has the highest passive perception of everybody and beats the DC,
I
kind
have
of
the highest
tells
perception.
everyone, like, shh, I hear someone coming.
Oh boy.
Something's talking from up there.
Everyone get in here right now. Also, just in case it comes in handy, I think I did give Escher my Eyes of Night, so for like a full hour from when we first came down here, he should have good dark vision.
Okay, that is good to know.
Yes.
You've had light for everything, so I don't think it's really come up yet, but
Yeah, just in case, like, he should be able to see them, but you know what I'm saying.
right.
Is this
But
also the same oil right here?
Yes.
same oil, but this one is not burning.
Oh God, Jabbar, you scared the fuck out of me.
Everyone can give me a perception check.
Yes, sir. Hey, not bad.
Why is it that Aldrich got a nat 1 and still rolled better than two of you?
Oh my God.
Perception's good.
But
Oh, you have expertise in that, don't you?
me.
Oh, Aldrich, I think I missed you. You also definitely heard that thing coming down the hallway with your passive perception score.
I
Um,
mean, at least we pick one of them.
But Fox, Clara, and Tavro, you kind of hear through the door to the other side, like mumbling voice, like almost like someone mumbling to themselves. And you know, give me a second. God damn it, there's another fire. I gotta put this out. Fucking damn it. Why do people keep doing this shit? Fuck up. But, you just hear, like, the slightly muffled, like, slightly almost like filtered voice of, like, someone talking through, like, a mask or something. And then, like, you've been able to feel the heat coming through from the other room.
Uh-huh.
Over, like, the course of, like, 2 seconds, it just disappears.
I see. As we actually hear that voice, does my detect poison and disease catch anything? Like anything new coming in?
Yes, there is a new ping. What's the range on that from you?
30 feet. However, I'm realizing.
Does it go
1
through
foot
walls?
Of stone blocks it. Yeah,
there is at least 1 foot of stone, so you do not sense anything because of that.
Oh, I need to close out myself.
Unless you step right next to the door, and the door isn't stone.
So does anyone want me to try to have us able to cross the oil pits? Or
Maybe check that first.
Yeah, so sorry, what are you guys doing?
So Zap, what Clara wants to do is use Hermesium apparatus to cast water walk so that we can walk on top of the oil as if it was solid ground.
But it's not water, it's oil.
It's any liquid.
If it says any liquid, then this is a liquid.
It says any liquid.
To be honest,
So I can attempt to cast it. If I fail that, there's a minuscule chance we all blow up.
How minuscule is minuscule?
I don't know the numbers.
What
Like,
level spell is Water Walk?
What?
What level spell is Water Walk?
3.
Okay, yeah, that is that puts you in. There's definitely some fire that could accidentally come out of on that level.
There's some, but I also could just, take a nap.
Also true.
I
Wait,
think
I
it's
don't-
worth it.
Sorry, I
No,
didn't.
you don't.
I didn't do that.
No, that was me. I was pulling it
Oh,
up to
okay,
read.
Okay. I was about to say if you did that while we're all clustered like this. All right, hear me out. Before we try that, I say we set the oil on fire again and have that person come back. And then we jump.
yeah, not a bad idea. Push them in the oil. Set on fire.
What if
Push them in the
we
oil.
set it on fire again, and then we jump out and scare him and go, boom! And then we grab him, and then we ask him questions.
You hear again, like as you are like softly discussing this on your side, you hear a bit more of like the mumbling from the other side. And you hear, where the fuck is that mite? What the fuck is this hole? Where's that mite? What? God fucking damn it. People keep doing shit without talking to me first. I'm gonna fucking kill everybody in here. God fucking damn it. Okay. And then you hear like almost like a dial-up tone type sound for a little bit. And then it goes, okay. You guard this area now. Make a distress call if there's fire quicker.
Another dog.
Okay. I am kind of with what Clara's saying. Just to open up the door, grab that guy, like wait a couple of seconds for the second person to leave, then grab that other person, because it sounds like there's 2 of them out there.
Well, they might send another like dog thing to guard it.
Do you think that was them sending it, or is that just an effect of the oil? I'm not sure if they have control of the dogs. Because it looks pretty similar to the dogs we've been seeing all around the.
That did not look very similar to the dogs we've been seeing. It was fucked up.
He said send distress signal quicker. So I assume the dog was supposed to be like a warning.
Yeah. Which
my
means he
mistake.
might just be sending another dog.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we could just wait until that dog gets here, jump it, and that's another dog that we're probably gonna run into somewhere down here. Killed.
Well, then maybe that guy will come back and we can interrogate him if we can get him.
Yeah, we can do that.
So you're gonna.
Does it sound like the guy left?
Yeah, so you heard like that dial-up tone and like mechanical whirring, and then you heard the same like patter of legs heading away. Around this time, you see as this door, which is like the same like wood reinforced with metal bands,
All right. So
there's like a slam on it, and then all of the metal bands have a new vertical on them as well. The door seals to the floor and ceiling.
the one right in front of us.
Yep.
seems not good.
Laura, is it locked?
She'll try to open it.
You go to open it, and it does seem that this is now locked, and you hear like heavy stomping away on the other side.
It's locked.
Did we see a way to lock it from the other side? Is this a one-way lock?
It looks like those like reinforcing horizontal metal bands on it, like warped to now have a vertical component. It's less that it's locked and more like it is sealed to the floor and ceiling. The metal on the door that was reinforcing it has shifted.
Oh. Well, how do we get past this?
We could set fire to the other room.
That is true. That's a big room, too. That's a lot of oil that would set on fire. We want to do that?
I'm down for just taking actions. All right.
Well,
Tavro,
all right.
you have already said it might be a good idea. I would like to come here and cast Firebolt.
So you're casting Firebolt on like that stream into the larger hallway?
Yep.
Yeah.
Right. We're just going to add the largest light that
Far
Foundry
more
allows.
No, I'm coming in and fire everything.
Everywhere.
I'm also like, let's figure out how to get out of here. So might work.
The hallway fills with an explosion of light and heat. And with how much oil is connected to where you just did that,
We're dead.
like you can feel ripples of this through the ground. This feels like you have just shifted this floor of the crypt. Like there's like an earthquake going off almost for a few seconds. And then you just feel the overwhelming heat start to come through that hallway.
But does the oil like burn out so the ground is no?
It's starting
No.
to. There is, as with the other room, like there is a lot of oil. It doesn't just go away after a second of fire. And based on what you just heard that guy saying, it sounds like fires are not uncommon. And yet there is still oil here.
Oh dear. What if I stay in this corner? Oh, sorry, go ahead.
But yeah, you kind of just feel like the rumbling, the vibration of so much flame going up around here. You feel the intense heat coursing through. Like the other room was getting hot. This is like an inferno blazing on the other end of where you just did this in this little hallway. And then you start to hear screeching.
Ooh.
Oh dear. Maybe I stay in this corner so as soon as they come through that bend, I can grab them. Assuming it's a person.
Sounds good. I don't exactly think I'm the one that's supposed to be in the front here.
Fair. Let me send me a signal or something if you hear something at the other door. Oh, wait. As Ogier passes me, like on his way to that room, Ogier, you're the new guy.
Yeah.
Have a vigilant blessing. You have advantage on your next initiative roll.
Great. All right. So if nothing happens immediately, like when that fire goes off. Like I know I heard screeching. I'm just going back here. We're gonna listen to the door.
Yeah. After about a minute, I'd say. Actually, after like 30 or so seconds, you see as the flames all across that hallway extinguish and the like overwhelming heat begins to die down. And then you hear like that screech that you heard. It's like almost continuous and it's getting closer on that north side coming from that hallway. At the same time, you hear that like heavy thudding footsteps heading back towards this door.
Laura would like to ready a firebolt for anybody if they open the door.
Maybe stand 5 feet back from the door.
She will shocking grasp anyone that opens the door.
All right.
If anybody comes through the door, can I also ready an action to shoot them with my passive action on my long shot arm?
Okay.
I would also like to prepare my longbow for the same thing.
Okay. So all of you are readying up some actions for if anybody comes through this door.
Yep.
Cool.
And can I ready the attack action for if anyone comes through here? And can I look? I realized I was trying to hide in this corner. I go, oh, Chimpar, what the fuck? And just go like, okay. If it's a person who comes through here, we try to grab him. If it's some monster, we just kill him. Fair enough.
Agreed. And after a few more seconds, kind of simultaneously on the top and bottom fronts, we're going to have some things go off. So, Clara, next to you, you feel like another thud on the door, and the metal retreats from the ceiling and ground, and the door just kind of like almost like knocks over next to you, and you see like a Loxodon, which are one of those elephant folk that is like completely covered in another one of these like strange exoskeletons. It actually almost looks like the corpse of the like hound has been like reconfigured into an exoskeletal armor on top of this thing. And you can see like chunks of its flesh have been replaced with metal. Its tusks are metallic, and it is holding a large glaive dripping with that same black oil. And I think you should be able to see what I just showed.
Oh, yikes. Was not expecting a Loxodon.
Tavro,
Yeah.
you and Chambara see as almost like crawling like alien style on top of the ceiling quickly towards you. So remember, these ceilings are about 15-20 feet up. Like you notice it as it like slinks into this hall. I feel like you're not quite able to see it, but I'll say you're able to see it as it like approaches through this hall. You see what at first glance looks like the body of one of the like Boros angel enforcers, also covered in this strange white metal exoskeleton. The face has been like basically pulled out into this like contorted scream. This is the scream that has been getting closer to you. You see this rapidly crawling on the ceiling towards you.
Gotcha. Just saying, if it is 15 feet, I think technically I am within reach because 10 feet above my big head.
Yes.
Reach.
You will be able to reach it on the ceiling.
Gotcha.
I think you should be able to see it where you are now.
Yeah, I do. So can I make
Yeah.
that attack?
So I think we have quite a few ready to actions going
Yeah,
off on both
yeah.
sides before we roll initiative.
So Zach, you said that this thing had metallic tusks. Now, shocking grasp has advantage if the
Yes.
target's wearing armor made of metal, but it
This
literally has pieces of it made of metal.
this thing is like, think Gideon's arm. Huge chunks of this thing's flesh are replaced with like that same distorted white metal. The same reason why Ogier had advantage on his shocking grasp earlier absolutely applies here.
Ooh, hell yeah.
Heard.
That will hit.
Nice. Ba- ba- 13 damage.
All right. I think we had, let's just go in order from like south to north because Clara went
Yeah, fair
first.
enough.
Aldrich is the same row south as Clara. What was your, I know you had like a ready to action.
Yeah, with my attack with my bow.
Give me that attack roll.
Why isn't this using the thing?
If it's not a Ferrari with top up, I don't want it.
And I do have those.
I don't want to go get them specially for us.
That will hit.
Nice. Not nice.
Yeah.
You did it.
Nice.
Yeah. Woo!
Oh boy! And then
Is
I
that
think
a
I'm
magical bow?
No, it's normal.
1 damage. Yeah. Woo!
All right. Yeah, you
Mhm.
will do.
1d8 plus 2 is a 3?
Because he rolled a 1.
Yes.
Yeah. Now I'm gonna try to gather swarm, push him backwards, so he could give me a DC 16 strength saving throw.
There we go.
All right.
Like that motherfucker on fire.
Oh, Scott's like that.
The flames have stopped.
Would you ever
It does fail.
And this is still the dead one, right?
Yeah, this, like, you can't even see
Yeah.
it anymore. It is completely submerged in the oil. I'll just get rid of it.
Hey, buddy.
Okay, so I'm gonna move it 15 feet right here.
Okay.
In the oil.
Yeah, and you see as this thing, like, stumbles backwards, is carried by your swarm, and then dropped in the oil, which seems to come up to about just over its waist.
Last
Somebody
time
light this thing up.
the oil, it healed all of its wounds.
Yeah, but then we
light
can
it
set it on fire.
Coach just
Okay,
said,
that's my turn.
it's getting through the oil somehow, even with the fire.
Well, it probably came from up here, so we didn't have to wade through any of the fire oil. Like the first time.
What we set on fire. Well, like the first time.
The first time, yeah. And then the second time, we didn't come over here until this was put out. Well, actually, that's now. That's now.
Okay. I think that
think,
covers Aldrich's readied. So let's
Yeah.
go next row up. Escher didn't ready anything. Gideon.
There was something here. Did I?
It probably got pushed out of your line of sight.
Yeah, it did get pushed out of my line of sight. Can I move closer to see it?
No.
Well, can we say because all these went off at the same time, Gideon would have been able to.
Yeah, they all do go off like simultaneously. So this would still be when it's back here, I guess.
Is it this one? Or yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna just move here for now so I can target it and do the damage and then
Yep.
or roll the attack or whatever, and then I'll just move myself back afterwards.
A 19 will hit.
Yo.
Max damage. Very nice. And this is within 5 feet, so it does get sneak attack damage.
Yeah. Do I have to consume the resource?
There is no resource.
Just hit damage.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay.
All right. Fox, did you have anything prepared?
Mm-hmm.
Blap.
Let's see it.
Bravo! Bravo!
All right, yeah. You send out this burst of fire as it opens the door and singe right into it. Ogier, I think you're the last one down here.
Yeah. I would have had the same ready to action.
Fireball. Ooh.
Nice.
Bravo!
Oh my god.
So that's like probably me like 30 damage. Yep. Yep.
30 fire damage.
Woo!
Called it.
Tavro gets math inspiration.
Is that an actual inspiration?
No.
Or damn it.
And then I will move it back as it was moved into the oil. But yeah, you guys pepper it with fire. You pepper it with arrows. You reach out and send electricity through it. This thing is... It opened the door clearly like ready for something, but not all of that.
Not that.
Tavro, you're up next.
Yes, I'm gonna make a swing at it on the ceiling. I believe I can't reckless attack because I think that's only on your turn. No, probably not. 13.
A 13 will not hit.
Yeah, alright, fair.
And then Shambara gets his one.
Where is reckless?
A 24 will hit.
Yeah. Very nice. Flat. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, Gulliver, did I just use you as a Tommy gun?
Yeah, and he takes the mace and just smashes it into this thing's head.
Nice job!
Good for you, Chambara.
All right. That ends the readied round. And with a roll for initiative, I think that's a really good spot to end the session.
I agree, and we could also probably use Escher's help.
We didn't even leave this room. Woo!
Hey, you
Hey,
did.
we-
You just
they
went
come
back
back.
into it.
Let's see, where... Oh, dear, don't forget you have advantage.
I'll just roll it again, though an 18's pretty good anyway.
Yeah, an 18 is pretty good. There you go! That's what we like to see!
Good roll.
It
You still go after both the enemies.
it changes nothing.
We did it!
Damn, they did roll good. Oh, wait. Now's my weekly check. Can you guys see their health bars?
Let me check the initiative order.
Health.
No, I don't think I can.
Not this
Finally.
week, but next week we will.
Yep. Next week, even though we just checked it, we're going to log on and you're all going to be able to see their current health.
No,
But-
usually it's
Yep.
damage, then their health bar appears and starts going down.
Both of them have taken damage.
Oh, that's fair. Okay, I can't see it.
So on a refresh, we'll see their health.
Yeah, of
Yeah.
course. Does Clara still have God view?
I X'd out. I don't know.
Okay.